Good evening. It's almost as if someone is trying to destroy my life. It feels like I'm being hunted. I have, uh, been followed. Um, just, just small things that make you question. Limbs falling out of trees, cars, you know, pulling out on you to where you almost hit them. But then, earrings, they don't normally just fall out unless you catch them on clothing. But then at that, you still would feel it pull. And gang stalking is something that I learned about. I thought at first when I first started seeing the videos that they were nothing. It was just people with very active minds that were in like overdrive. But then, when you're followed and it's like you're being hunted, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But it's it's a very weird feeling to know that someone is having so much effort put into, I guess, destroy your life. That's the only way I can describe it. Because it's either your mental health that they're trying to destroy or your life itself. So, I mean, when you destroy someone's mental health, you cannot fix it. And if you've already been diagnosed with certain things, and then someone goes and adds to that, that's just wickedness. I mean, for months I've been seeing parts of trash that I thought was mine, but wasn't really sure. And then I was taking a walk the other day, and there was a cup that I had used for the lid, and the dog had got a hold of it. Now, yeah, you could say it fell out of the back of the truck. But then I found one of my prescription bottles that was empty, of course, but it was down by a dumpster. Now, these cars, they still keep coming. I've been slandered so hard in my neighborhood that I've lived in for 27 years, give or take. I, I will hear people, like when I go and drop my daughter off at school and I turn around and leave, I'll hear them making comments. Or at church, it's so quiet except for the organ. I'll hear somebody saying something that's sitting close to me. It's almost as if they knew me, but didn't, or don't. Because I've only been going to church at this place for about 2 months, give or take, maybe a little more. I don't know. I haven't really been keeping track because nobody goes with me, and it's only me that goes. It's like I'm trying to better myself, and someone's trying to pull the rug out from underneath of me. And that's a horrible, horrible feeling because now I have trust issues, and they are very bad. I've had to go to the hospital for symptoms of a heart attack recently. And this is the bruising from where they took all the blood still. Still hasn't healed. I mean, just things keep coming up missing, and it's driving me nuts. My daughter told me that, well, both of them have told me, two of them have told me that my door was open all night. Then one night it was unlocked all night. I'm not the type of person to leave my stuff unlocked. You know, I try to make sure everything is locked up. When when I came across a gentleman named Joseph Lilly, he's very active in the gang stalking, trying to educate people not to do it because people hurt themselves over this. People have jumped off of parking garage roofs, supposedly, that was said in other videos. Some people even lash out at others, but that only gets you, if you lash out, in more trouble. I mean, it's crazy to know that someone would try to devastate you in that manner. Especially when you've asked repeatedly in video after video for it to cease. This is a nightmare I wouldn't wish on anyone. I mean, to have your electronics hacked, stalked, followed, tracked like, someone's hunting a deer. It just doesn't. and then your door opened or unlocked, it doesn't make the person that who's going through it, it doesn't make them feel any safer. It makes them feel worse. I mean, it really needs to end. To live in a community where you've been forever, and then it seems like everybody, wants to look down on you, or talk about you, or whatever. But then to have stuff come up missing, I mean, that would have to mean that somebody was in my area at some point. Whether they came through the side door, whatever. I mean, that's a creepy feeling to know that you're asleep and someone's walking around. I asked for the vehicle thing to stop, and I would stop making the videos, but it hasn't stopped. If anything, it's gotten worse. For those who are going through this, or thinking about doing it, for whoever, look up Joseph Lilley's videos and try to get an understanding of it. Look up the Urban Dictionary for gang stalking also. I'm here just to raise my daughters, see them off to school, and see them come home. That's the only joy I get out of life anymore. Can't go metal detecting. I can't go for walks. I mean, somebody drove past me and my youngest the other day and screamed out the window and scared her. So, this has effects on, the person's kids also that has to deal with this. So, I'm asking, please, stop. A year of it or more is really enough. I have trust issues on top of everything else now. God bless.